Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a look at Schotten Totten 2. This game is published by ILO and designed by one of my favorite designers, Reiner Knizia. This is a two-player game that is supposed to be along the lines of Battle Line or Schotten Totten, whichever one you want to do. They're the same-ish game. And this one's a little different. This one, it's an asymmetric sort of battle line. Let's go ahead down the table here. I'll give you a general overview of how this game plays, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Two. This is a sequel to Schotten Totten. It is somewhat similar, but very different. In Schotten Totten 2, instead of like a battle line style game, what you're going to be doing is have a battle line, but you're going to either play as the chicken or the cook. The chicken defends, the cook will attack. And these are asymmetric, so the goal of the chicken player is to be able to defend until this deck runs out of cards. The goal of the chef is to destroy one of these twice or damage 4 walls. If either of those happens, the chef player wins. Basically, what you're going to do throughout this game is you're going to play a card and draw a card, and you're going to take turns doing that until someone wins. Now, every player is going to draw 6 cards. All right? And then on a player's turn, you're going to take a look at these. And these are going to be several different suits. So you're going to have 5 suits of colors. From 0 to 11, and instead of 6 that came with Schotten Totten or Battle Line. And you're going to look at the areas you're trying to take control of. Some of them just have this. It's just going to be, no matter what, however many rectangles or how many cards are required in this to win this power / flag or whatever. Some of them have requirements like this. Some of them don't. And when they flip, they might have different requirements. Like this one here is going to be the highest valued suit is going to win. So if you look at your little card that comes with it, actually I said it wrong. It's going to be the highest sum. So whoever is the highest number, so you have a 3, in this case 3 11s would be the highest or whatnot. Whoever the highest sum wins. If they're negative on here, it's going to be whoever's the lowest sum. And if you have ones with these little icons on top, the color will matter. So either run or highest or lowest of a color. This is going to be the pair here equals the same. So just a pair, highest pair. This is going to be a run. So the highest run would win. And here's like a color run. Same strength. All sorts of different things in here. But basically you're going to do battle line style game. If you ever played that, you're going to see for each of these different areas who has the best hand. And part of the things that you can do that are slightly different in each one is you're going to be able to take 3 different steps on your turn. So, and the attacking player gets an additional step. So you're going to take preparation action, which is optional. If you're the attacker, you can retreat the cards from your area. And those get discarded, and you can then place new cards in that area. So there's an advantage to doing that, meaning like you're not going to win this. You might as well clear out those cards and try again. The defending player, the chicken, can throw one of these oil quadrants, and what that will do is get rid of the card that is topmost there. Once you place your cards, like I've placed a card here, and I place a card here, you can't rearrange them, so it would take out that card. Then you can play a card, so you can play a card to any open battle line that doesn't go past the restriction of however many cards you can play on that battle line. Then you will draw a card. The additional step for the attacker is they can declare control of an area. Either they have proven that they basically have to prove that they have won that, either by the formation being full on both sides and having that having the better of that, or if the formation is not full on the other side and theirs is, they can prove that the opponent from either the cards on the table or in the discard pile only couldn't play anything better, then they can claim it. So the game will continue until, like I said, the attacking player will damage 4 locations and or damage 1 twice. So the defending player will only win if, when the deck runs out and someone tries to draw, there's no cards to get, and then the defending player will win. I didn't mention here is you can use these special cards in like Schotten Totten or Battle Line, these weird tactics cards. If you use the tactics cards, you'll actually shuffle them in, and you'll draw 7 cards instead of 6. And each of these, like some of them, just literally say what they do on them. This one here is like a 1, 2, or 3, depending on what you want to do. So all sorts of different things. That's a different option that you can put in for this game. But in a nutshell, that's how to play Schotten Totten 2. Let's go ahead back up the table here, and I'll give you my final thoughts on this game. Okay, so to be honest, I don't like Schotten Totten 2. I like Schotten Totten. I love Battle Line and Schotten Totten. Doesn't matter. I just love those games. Those are amazing, amazing games. I play them constantly with my wife. We play it almost every day. I love those games. I do not like Schotten Totten 2. It's mainly me, I think, but I don't like it. The restrictions for each of the flags, or in this case wall pieces, is interesting, and I thought that would be cool with the amount of cards you can play and what you have to do for them to win, but it's not. I didn't find it fun. I think it's mainly because it's odd. When you're the attacker, I think it's a lot easier because it's not all that hard to claim things necessarily. And being able to run away and trash your cards is really powerful in the game because, you know, as the defender, you might be like beefing up something, be like, I got this, and then they clear it out, and then they can take it. And the other odd thing is, like, as the attacker, you have the entire deck to go through to try to win 4 places or take 1 place out twice. As the defender, you have the entire deck to wait to go through to win. And it seems like it's favored more on the attacker because over time going through that deck, you're probably going to get the sets that you need to, more than likely get the sets that you need to overwin the game. Now, the defending player does have that little cauldron thing, which is, again, a very weird component. Very weird. It's fine. It's a little wooden cauldron, but it looks like some comes out of Etsy instead of actually something that would have came with this game. That's fine. And you could use the cauldron and blow up 1 card on there at the start of your turn. I don't know. I do apologize. Probably tons of people will love this game, and if you look at the overview and that's something that interests you, probably want to check the game out. For me, it's going to be a pass. I didn't really like it that much, but you know, I can't love every game, and it doesn't mean other people won't love this game. So that's my thoughts on Schotten Totten 2. Thank you for watching.